These are some of the reasons why it sucks to play against 2008 Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me take you into the depths, because it gets way worse than you think. 1. The sprint demon. This guy could blow past defenders like they were standing still. No cap. You'd be chilling, watching the ball. Then suddenly, boom. Ronaldo's ghosting past you at 100 miles per hour, like you're stuck in slow-mo. His acceleration? Insane. 1 second, he's a casual jogger. Next, he's a cheetah chasing down his prey. Trying to catch him was like trying to outrun your own shadow. Impossible. Defenders would sprint, 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 only to hear the swoosh of his boots disappearing into the distance. Ask Bolton in March 2008. Ronaldo didn't just sprint. He hunted. Ball bounces, defender blinks, and boom. Ronaldo's already gone. He ghosts in from the left, roasts his man with 2 touches, and buries it near post like it was his training ground. It wasn't just a goal, it was an ambush. The defenders, glued to the grass. The crowd, already halfway through celebrating. Ronaldo, jogging back like it was just cardio. 2. The stepovers of psychological torture. And if speed didn't fry your brain, his stepovers sure did. Ronaldo's stepovers weren't just fancy footwork. They were straight-up mental warfare. He'd flick, feint, and shimmy so smoothly, you'd swear the ball was glued to his feet. Defenders would freeze, caught in a trance, wondering which way he was gonna go. By the time they reacted, Ronaldo was already tearing down the wing or cutting inside. Just ask Fulham in March 2008. Ronaldo hit them with a step-over showcase so nasty, defenders started backpedaling like their controllers disconnected. In the build-up to his 90th minute winner, he glided past multiple players with those hypnotic step-overs like he was surfing on cheat codes. 3. A right foot from hell. Don't even get me started on that right foot. Deadly, ruthless, the kind of shot that makes goalkeepers pray to every deity they know. He could curl it, blast it, chip it, or finesse it. No angle was safe. Defenders might survive the run-up and the dribble, but that shot? It was the final boss fight, and he rarely missed. His long-range rocket against West Ham in March 2008, that ball launched like it was dodging taxes. The net nearly resigned. It wasn't just a goal, it was a declaration of war. He hit it so hard the stadium flinched. If footballs had unions, they'd file complaints after that shot. The physical nightmare. Now, Ronaldo wasn't just a wizard with the ball, he was also a physical beast. For a guy with such silky skills, he had an unexpected bulk and balance that made him tough to knock off the ball. You think you're gonna shoulder him off? Nah. He'd plant his feet like a mountain, shrug you off like a pesky fly, and keep pushing forward. Remember when he shrugged off Michael Dawson like a training cone in that 4-0 demolition of Spurs in 2008? Man looked like he was brushing lint off his shoulder. 5. Unstoppable counterattacks. This man was a one-man counterattack machine. You'd win the ball, breathe a sigh of relief, and then boom. Ronaldo would be sprinting in the opposite direction faster than you could blink. His ability to instantly switch from defense to attack was terrifying. It was like playing against a built-in turbo boost. You try to regroup, but he's already behind your lines, setting up chaos. Watch Man United's 3rd goal versus Bolton in 2008. He turned a simple clearance into a tactical tornado. 6. The free kick cheat code. And just when you think you're safe because he's too far from goal, he pulls out the free kick cheat code. Ronaldo's free kicks were laser-guided missiles. The way he could curl the ball over walls, dip it at the last second, or blast it through the smallest gaps made every set piece a nail-biting moment. Goalkeepers hated those moments. Defenders prayed he'd miss, but nah. This dude made free kicks look like unfair hacks in the game. His knuckleball free kick against Portsmouth in 2008, that thing defied gravity like it had its own cheat code. Goalkeepers still wake up in cold sweats thinking about it. 7. He made defenders panic without touching the ball. Sometimes Ronaldo didn't even need the ball to mess with you. His mere presence, his positioning, his unpredictable movements made defenders sweat bullets. You'd find yourself second-guessing every step, every decision, because he could explode into action at any moment. It's psychological warfare, having to cover invisible threats while worrying about the actual ball. That kind of pressure messes with your head, big time. Just watch how Aston Villa's backline kept backing off him in 2008. They weren't defending, they were evacuating. Ronaldo was playing hide-and-seek, while defenders were having full-blown identity crises. 8. The long-range warhead. Don't think you're safe outside the box? Think again. Ronaldo had a cannon for a left foot. Yes, left foot. That could thunder from 30 yards out and still rattle the net. Sometimes, he'd unleash these shots just to remind you, yeah, I'm dangerous everywhere. Long-range goals? Routine. Check the Rocket versus Bolton in March 2008. Ronaldo picks it up outside the box, drops his shoulder, and sends a low missile screaming into the net. Keeper barely twitched. 9. Headers, like a freaking NBA player. Ronaldo jumped like a freaking NBA player, timing his headers perfectly. Whether it was a corner, a cross, or a set piece, he'd rise above defenders who were taller and sometimes bulkier, and smack the ball into the net with brutal precision. His header versus Chelsea in the 2008 UCL final? That's not hang time. That's air dominance. He was up there long enough to steal Eden Hazard's Oreos. 10. He plays every minute, like it's a final. Stamina? Mental toughness? Ronaldo brought it every single game like the trophy was on the line. No matter if it was the first minute or the 90th, he was running, fighting, tracking back, attacking. He never looked tired or complacent. Playing against him meant you had to keep up or get left behind. In that UCL final against Chelsea, he was still sprinting in extra time like it was minute 1. Meanwhile, defenders were breathing like Wayne Rooney after 3 pints and a meat pie. 11. You can't intimidate him. Try to rough him up, shove him off, or intimidate him? Bad idea. Ronaldo thrived on physicality. The more you challenged him, the angrier and more aggressive he got, turning into a literal demon on the pitch. Remember when Ronaldo got hacked down by Diarra in the 2008 UCL quarterfinal versus Roma? Instead of flopping or whining, he got up, smiled like a villain, and just kept cooking. Next play, he rose like a jet and buried a header so clean it made the tackle look like a setup. You don't rattle Ronaldo, you reload him. 12. He was everywhere on the pitch. Finally, the absolute nightmare. Ronaldo wasn't a one-spot player. He was everywhere. Wings? Check. Center forward? Check. Dropping deep to pick the ball? Check. Tracking back on defense? Check. He covered insane ground, and that meant you had to track him all over the field, tiring yourself out while he kept making magic happen. Against West Ham in 2008, he scored 2 and assisted from left wing, right wing, and central positions, like 3 players in one shirt. Man basically had his own multiverse. 13. Tricked offside traps, like it was a magic show. Ronaldo didn't just beat defenders with speed or skill. He turned offside traps into comedy acts. He'd hover on the last line, give you false hope, and then poof, gone. Like a magician vanishing into smoke. Go watch United versus West Ham, May 2008. Ronaldo timed his run so perfectly, he made the offside line look like optional DLC. The defenders blinked and boom, he was already behind them. Ball at his feet, goal on the scoreboard. 14. Snatched souls with shoulder feints. This man didn't even need to touch the ball sometimes. One body swerve, one little shoulder dip, and boom, the defender's soul left his body. He'd fake inside, fake outside, and by the time the defender blinked, Ronaldo was already behind him. It was humiliating, elegant, and lethal. Rewind to United versus Bolton, March 2008. Ronaldo didn't even need a step over here. One shoulder shimmy and the fullback got sent back to the academy. 15th. Penalty predator, cold-blooded. That's the only way to describe Ronaldo from the spot. Pressure? He drank it like protein shakes. Whether it was a friendly or the Champions League final, Ronaldo would walk up like he was collecting a package. Calm, precise, inevitable. Keepers guessed, crowds held their breath, and the net always bulged. United versus Middlesbrough, March 2008. 70th minute, 1-1. Tension thick. Ronaldo steps up, ice in his veins, slams it bottom corner like it's a routine chore. In 2008, he took 7 penalties in all competitions and scored 6. Every step to the spot felt like judgment day for goalkeepers. 16th. Master of turning scrappy chaos into goals. Football isn't always pretty. Sometimes the ball's bouncing around, defenders scrambling, legs flying, and right in the middle of that chaos, Ronaldo would pounce. One touch, one bounce, one blink. It's a goal. He was a maestro of mayhem, turning broken plays into back-page headlines. United versus Portsmouth, January 2008. Chaos in the box, defenders swiping at air like they're trying to kill mosquitoes, and Ronaldo just toe pokes through the madness. Goal. He was the eye of the storm in footballing bedlam. 17. Press resistance, personified. You know those high-pressing teams? Ronaldo laughed at them. Press him, double him, swarm him. He'd just wriggle out with the ball like a slippery eel in boots. He wasn't just fast or flashy. He was calm under pressure, smart in tight spaces, and had the physicality to keep the ball even while being swarmed. Defenders pressed. Ronaldo passed. Manchester United versus Roma, April 2008 UCL quarterfinal. Roma pressed high. Ronaldo just turned them into training cones. Held off challenges, kept the ball glued to his foot, spun out of traps like it was a dance floor. High press? Irrelevant. 18. Buffed his teammates. Like an RPG character. Having 2008 Ronaldo on your team wasn't just tactical, It was spiritual. Players passed bolder, wingers dribbled sharper, defenders pressed higher, all because they knew Ronaldo was there to finish the job. His aura made average players feel elite, and elite players feel immortal. Just ask Rooney, Tevez, even Nani. They weren't just teammates. They were witnesses to a weekly football sermon, and sometimes disciples. 19th. Mr. Clutch, Ronaldo was on the pitch. You were never safe. His mentality was scary. He dragged teams back from the brink, scoring equalizers, screamers, last-minute volleys, you name it. Premier League title race, April 2008. United versus Arsenal, tied game. Pressure rising. Ronaldo steps up for the penalty, smashes it in. No hesitation, no mercy. He delivered when it mattered most, every damn time. 20. Forced tactical substitutions just to contain him. You know you're a problem when managers rip up their game plans just to stop you. Ronaldo would terrorize a fullback so badly, the opposing coach would sub in a fresh leg by halftime. Double marks, tactical shifts, emergency formations, all thrown in to patch the Ronaldo leak. Spoiler, most of them didn't work. United versus Tottenham, February 2008. First half, Ronaldo destroys their fullback. Second half, boom, tactical substitution. New man comes in, also gets cooked. Managers were playing chess. Ronaldo was playing dodgeball with defenders' careers. So yeah, playing against 2008 Ronaldo wasn't just a challenge. It was a full-on nightmare. Speed, skill, power, brain games, and relentless energy all rolled into one unstoppable package. Defenders faced a legend who could make you look like an amateur and leave you wondering what just happened. If you ever get the chance to watch that Ronaldo in his prime, just remember, you're witnessing one of the most feared and respected football demons ever to grace the